So, your practical spirituality tip for today. I must be doing something right because this wouldn't be happening otherwise. There we go. Try this one more time. That's funny. Anyway, shoot. So, this is a little mini tip, a little sample, I suppose, of what you could see in the 777 Club. What is a story that you're telling about your external circumstances? So, as we go into the May long weekend, it's May 21st, as we go into the May long weekend up here in Canada, it's going to be a really unique weekend. Of course, last year it was kind of the same thing, probably, because a lot of the activities that you would probably normally do on a May long weekend, you either can't do or they're they're minimized or things like that. So your practical spirituality tip is be aware of the stories that you're telling yourself about the activities you're participating in. So when you're participating in any activities this weekend, is the story you're telling yourself and maybe telling others, boy, I would have, it's so sad that we can't do this or we can't do that or we're not able to do this or all those kind of things. What is the story that you're telling yourself about the activities you're going to be participating in this weekend? And if it's a story that doesn't feel good, change the story. And this is something that we often don't realize. There's our external experience, and then there's the internalization of our external experience. Another way to put that is there's the story we tell ourselves about the external experience. And that makes a big, big difference. Because one of them causes you to contract, and the other causes you to expand. What you'll notice is not just be aware of the story that you're telling yourself about the external experience, but be aware of the story that you're telling about your external experience and the way it feels in your body. You will find that there's that story of maybe all the things that you haven't been able to do because of this, all this stuff, which is very true, right? But how does the story feel? And then there's that story that's a better feeling story. Now, the better feeling story often has very little to do with external facts. That's the thing. The first one tends to be an observation of the external facts. The second one tends to be a creative expression of what you would like to experience. And you're not trying to have that immediately show up in your physical. What you're doing is you're changing the flavoring of the stories as it feels to you, because the better feeling stories has benefits in so many ways, not just physical, but also metaphysical. So your practical spirituality tip for the weekend, come on machine, we'll get it to work yet, is be aware of the story that you're telling yourself about the activities you're participating in, how it feels. Doesn't feel good? Tell a better feeling story. Does it have to make sense? Does it have to be practical? Does it have to be logical? Absolutely not. Tell a better feeling story. And that is your practical spirituality tip for your almost daily practical spirituality tip.